Hello guys and welcome to another video. And today, as you can see, I have some Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom toys, not Dino Rivals toys. Cause you know one problem? In our state right here where I'm living, we cannot afford all the Dino Rivals toys. The only toy that I've seen of Dino Rival is the Colossal T-Rex, and I have the Colossal T-Rex. I'm just trying to get that video so I can upload the review of it, but now after realizing and after watching few videos of some of the Jurassic fans, like most importantly like Matthew Brando, that channel is very great. Most of the content I take from him, but like a month ago he talked about like how Mattel is going to the roots of Hasbro, and he's true about it, because more that we look at it, we're going the same route. Like what Hasbro did, it's the same that Mattel is doing. Like they made like different sort of scales in Dominus Rexes, which I really didn't like it. I just bought the big one and the medium one, the battle damage one. And here's an example. Here's the Triceratops with the battle damage. Okay, yeah, it looks cool. But then we have another Triceratops, a bit of a different paint job, having roars in it, and that's it. And now they're releasing more Triceratops with like these different sort of actions. So what's the difference? The only difference is a new action feature and a paint job. And if I'm being honest, the new paint job, the repaints, like the recent one that was released, like not the blue and black Triceratops that paid homage to the canon line, but the one that was really dark green, I really hated the color. Like, look at this color. Like, this color is acceptable. I really like this Triceratops because it's a small. And then we had this Extreme Champion T-Rex. Oh, yes. One of the kind T-Rexes from the many T-Rex that Mattel has released. What is going wrong with Mattel by releasing so many T-Rexes? Why can't we have other dinosaurs like Contours? Like, we got only one toy of the Contours, and that toy was awesome. Like, genuinely it looked great. But now here we are getting two Concavenators, which has the exact same action feature but a different paint job. And both of them look not really good. Like, first I was very keen on the dark greenish Concavenator, but now I realize it was kind of dull colors. But I may buy it if I see it. But the thing is that we are overselling Mattel, which is making them like very believing, like they can believe on us, and they're just thinking to release toys that don't even make sense, because they think that we will buy it and then we will review it as a very good toy. But that's what we shouldn't be doing. We should be honest. We should be really honest to what we say. Like, I realize sometimes when I do these toy reviews, I really praise Mattel for what they make. But now when I bought this Extreme Champion T-Rex like a month ago, and it has this problem. Like, the button on this, the action feature, worked really great when I bought it early. Like, when I bought it, it worked great. But after 1 month, this action feature isn't working as good at it as it did a month before. Like, I'm pressing it as hard as I want, and it doesn't like to move, like his jaw. And can you hear the squeakiness? It's like we are watching Hasbro making toys, but they have a quality of Mattel's toys. And I've seen many broken grab and growl Indoraptors and the thrash and throw T-Rexes. Like my one is still very good, in very good condition. And I don't know, like even in the market, some of the thrash and throw T-Rex doesn't even do the biting action feature. Like when it goes down to chomp, it doesn't do that feature, and it has many manufacturing problems. For example, I bought this Monolophosaurus with this extreme chomp and T-Rex battle damage, but if you can see the battle damage, when I press it, it's stuck. It's like it just gets stuck. It's get caught. Like it doesn't work. Like you have to really like flick it. Like I'm pressing, look, it's just a big gap, and then I put it down, it opens a bit. It doesn't even work like fluently. It doesn't work fluently. That like they're just missing on points because they think that we will enjoy it. Because we like Jurassic toy doesn't mean that we will like all the toys. But that's what they're thinking. And that's why they're making like toys and they're slightly going downwards. Like Gaming Beaver reviewed this Extreme Chomp and his Spinosaurus, and many of these Spinosauruses had a loose leg or a loose tail, and one of them had a broken tail. So, which route are we going with these Mattel toys? Like, here's an example. This Pteranodon and the helicopter. This toy is awesome. Like, this is cool. Like, you can put magnet. This is magnetized, and it can take out the glass. And there's a what do you call it? A pilot. These are cool. Like, this is a really cool toy. But the sad thing is that in America, get this, in America, they're not even selling these toys. Like these Destructosaurus toys, they're not even there. What is going, like, for example, this is an Herrerasaurus. Like, does this tail sort of remind you of anything? Yeah, Hasbro. Hasbro made like very tiny tail and a very big body. Like, I'm starting to think about, like, is Mattel gonna lose the license? Because we still have like 2 years for the next movie. And if they keep this on, like making these sort of bad sort of toys, the day is not further away that we'll see Mattel losing the contract of the dinosaur toy line like Jurassic World. And I don't want them to lose this contract because these toys are truly amazing. Like the Allosaurus, the Baryonyx, the Triceratops, Roarwar, the first time they made these toys, they really care about these toys. It's not like they just don't even care about it. They care about these toys. They make them really well, but sometimes they just miss out on some things. Like for many toys like the Allosaurus, this had a really short tail and it doesn't have that great of a balance. It can fall. The new Allosaurus, this bluish sort of Allosaurus, I really like it because it has a very nice paint job, and get this, it can stand on its own. And it's an adult version, so that's a plus. Like, and for example, the vehicles, like, yeah, you can fall down there. Extreme Shaman T-Rex. This Jeep Wrangler, this is the net launcher Jeep Wrangler, which launches a net. This toy is great because you can put stuff in the back. Like I put the bag, the Ken Wheatley's bag, and many of the guns on the side. And you can put a whole lot of action figures, like 4 action figures. But the thing is, like, they're redoing many of these toys. Like, there are many repaints of the Triceratops, Concavenator, like T-Rex. For example, the Bull T-Rex is absolutely terrible. Like, they say it's the Bull Rex, but it doesn't even look like it because the paint job on it is bad, and they just repainted the same Extreme Champion T-Rex, which action feature doesn't even work that good. Like, I'm pressing hard on this, and then few flaws are like the Spinosaurus is not coming out. But now we finally have a news that we will get a Spinosaurus, which will be a battle damage Spinosaurus, but it's not gonna have the paint job of the Jurassic Park 3. And the Jurassic Park 3 male raptor has been cancelled. The Jurassic Park Dilophosaurus, the spitting Dilophosaurus, has been cancelled. And what we are getting, the sculpt is the same as of the Jurassic Park 3 male raptor and the Dilophosaurus from Jurassic Park, the spitting version, but the paint job has been completely changed, and now we won't get the same paint job on them. Like we won't get the Jurassic Park 3 male raptor paint job on it, and rather we will get this horrible like yellowish reddish sort of paint job, which doesn't even make sense for a raptor. A raptor should be dark colored. Look at this Proceratosaurus. This Proceratosaurus was awesome. I love this attack pack. But again, I don't know if this is accurate or not, but the tail on this is short as well. So, then we had Gallimimus from the battle damage. This looks cool, right? Because the paint job on it is right. But look at that. The battle damage feature stucks again. These stucking battle damage problems are really like irritating me. Like, I want my toys to be fluent and nice. Like the Indoraptor, the posable Indoraptor, when they first released Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom toys, those were the toys that we wanted. We got like good, like the Action Attack toy line, which had like Great Suchomimus, Carnotaurus, Stegosaurus. Then we had the Attack Pack line which had Blue Dimorphodon. Now this sort of Dimorphodon, it's very plain from the back, and it just have paint on the inside of the wings. Then we had this Tiger Stripe Velociraptor, which is so like peach. It's peach colored. When the first prototype was released of it, it had dark brown stripes, which resembled to the Tiger Stripe Velociraptor, but they cancelled it for like no reason. It's kind of bummer. Like, for example, the Jeep itself, doors doesn't open on this. This doesn't have the working windshield, but it had on the Jurassic Park Legacy Collection toys and the Legacy Collection toys. Those are like getting nerfed. Like, they made a female Jurassic Park 3 Raptor with Alan Grant and the eggs. Those toys are only available in like maybe California. They're not even in America, nor in this country. Like, it's specific to one country only. Like, all those two Legacy dual pack, they're only available on the Pacific country, and I don't even remember what country was it on. Like, we have the Ali Sattler, a Alan Grant, a Robert Muldoon, even a Ian Malcolm, which looks great, by the way. But where's the creator of the Jurassic Park? Where's John Hammond? We want a John Hammond. We want a Eli Mills, which had the Indoraptor, the Indominus Rex bone. Where is that? We want playsets. I hope Mattel watches this video, because there was a playset coming, which was like the mobile command center. I don't know now what's gonna happen to it. Is it gonna get cancelled? I hope it does not, because that playset would have been cool and awesome, because I've seen their vehicles and they can make some great vehicles. Like this helicopter, like this button can fly these raiders and it looks cool, awesome. The detail on it is great. Just focus on making good toys. Like, we want playset, we want action figures. The only new action figure that we may get is the Franklin Webb figure with a Macroceratops, and even that does not look that it will be coming, because I don't see it, because they revealed that toy a year back. Like when Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom was newly released, that toy was shown and we were all excited. But then boom, it was like gone, and now it reappeared in with this Microceratops, and I really hope we get it, because it's just a bummer that we are not getting these awesome toys. Like Jurassic Park 3 Male Raptor has been cancelled. The Jurassic Park Dilophosaurus, which had a spitting, is cancelled. Then the Jurassic Park 3 painted Spinosaurus, Target is not selling it. And even the Mattel shop, which had a chance for us that we could buy them, it has been vanished. The whole website is gone. This is like going back to the days when they lost the contract for the dolls, like the Barbie dolls and the DC, because now I think there's another license to carry them, because I really don't know which toy line is carrying that. But it's sad because Mattel is having so many toys, like they are having so many like franchises to make toys of, that now they are just not focusing on few of them. And I really don't want these Hasbro type toys. Like now what we are seeing, that we saw in the Comic-Con, that first I was like really happy about that toy fair, because we saw the Indominus Rex, and the only thing that I was happy about was the Indominus Rex, now that I notice about it, because the Metriacanthosaurus sucks. First of all, the Metriacanthosaurus that they released for Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom was a whole lot better. It has the same exact roars, but just the different paint. What are we doing? Like the Baryonyx, the old Baryonyx had such a great paint job. Now we are getting this sort of lime green paint job, which doesn't look that good. And I was thinking to review all of these toys, but what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna praise them and gonna make them look cool and give you a rating that would be like very awesome, and then you would be like, oh, I want to buy this toy. But no, that would be false. I don't want to do that, because I don't want to give you false, because false doesn't even make sense. I don't know, my brain has been washed right now. Like I was thinking when I first got this Extreme Trauma Heroes, I was like, holy crap, it has an app biting feature which looks so cool. Like sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Like, yep. And the only way you can work this feature, if you press on the back, and even then it doesn't work that good. And you even nick your finger in the between plastic. That I really don't know. I really don't know what to say about now. I just really hope Mattel does something good, because the Playlab toys of the Jurassic World, they're better. Right now they're going better because they're making different toys. Like they have made a old Ian Malcolm, the Imaginext line, right? The Imaginext line had made a old Ian Malcolm, a very old looking Ian Malcolm, with a Carnotaurus which pays homage to the Dinosaurs movie, which was in 2000, that came in 2000. That was a really good movie, and I still have the Alador of that movie. I really like that toy. But yeah, man, it's kind of a bummer, and I will try it. I will hope that I can I can get that review of the Colossal T-Rex as soon as possible. And one more thing that I need to say is that my second movie, that is the sequel to the Jurassic World: The Chaos Theory, it's about finished. We are about to wrap up it, because like few scenes are remaining to be shooted, and when it's done, the work will be done, and I will be uploading that. And I cannot wait for the second movie, because it has these sort of great toys in it. like, it really bums me out because first when we got these toys, we were just gone crazy over these toys. These toys were one of the best toys, and it was just the same as what happened when Hasbro made it. We saw the Indominus, we saw the Jurassic, we were like, oh my god, it looks great, it looks awesome. But like, it was like few days and then we would realize that, oh, these are cheap, these are garbage. Like, I wasted my money so much on those Hasbro toys that now I feel that, what should I do? Should I sell them? But I can't, because some of those toys are only unique to them. Like the Delta and the Echo that Mattel has made does not even match to the ones that were from the movie. Delta from Hasbro is accurate. Not accurate in all the ways, like it doesn't even have the sickle claw, but it's Mattel has upped their game from Hasbro, but now they're really going down with this toy line, and I really don't want them because these toys are like one of the best looking toys that you can get of dinosaurs. And what I fear is when Mattel will lose the license of them, it would be given to some toy line like the SH Monsters Art or the NECA. And why I fear it? Because those toys are very hard to find. Those toys you can only get on websites or GameStop, which we don't have. So I'm really hoping that Mattel give us some really cool toys, because their Indominus Rex I think is gonna do really good. But then we have these snaps card which are really cheap, but it's kind of fun for like small kids. But then we have like these sort of repaints which doesn't even make sense why they're making. Like they made the Colossal Blue. What is that for? That T-Rex, the Colossal T-Rex would make even sense, because that was a big creature. And I thought they would make a Colossal Triceratops, but that wouldn't even make sense because a Triceratops cannot eat humans, right? It's not a carnivore, it's an herbivore. So I just don't get why they made a so much big Velociraptor, and then they are making this Brachiosaurus and a Margosaurus, which looks awesome, but the Brachiosaurus is going to be a Target exclusive, which scares me a bit. But they're also selling it on like Smiths and normal retails, which like kinds of make that toy not unique. But again, it'll make easy for people to buy it. That's what we want. And especially more things that we need is action figures and like the characters and the vehicles and playsets. Like I want the, what do you call it, the whole auction area. That would be nice to get with a Sticky Moloch or Ted Levine character. What was his name? Oh, I just forgot his name. What was his name? Oh, well, we can get that character with this whole auction place, or we can get a Lockwood Manor with Benjamin Lockwood. Why can't we get that? Or we can just get a, like, what do you call it? A visitor center with John Hammond. But we need a John Hammond figure. Must. John Hammond figure is a must. Even the Nano figures made a John Hammond, which wasn't painted, but it has really nice sculpt on it. Why Mattel cannot make it? I'm pretty sure they can nail it, because they have pretty much nailed their Owen figure and their Claire figure and even their Macy figure. I love those, and like they have made a lot of Owens for like no reason. Like there's a Armor Owen, there's a Baby Blue Owen. Just to start with Owen, we need Claire figures. Like in the 6-inch line, like the 12-inch line, we need Claire figure. We need the other figures, like at least we can get a, can we not get a big Claire figure? Why the Claire figure is so there are only 2 clear figures that we got. 2 only. And they look great. They sold perfectly. Like, those were the very good selling products. And Mattel won the award for the best action figures. They need to step up their game with these Jurassic World toys. If they not, this toy line would go down south. And I don't want that. So Mattel, please make good toys. Make the Jurassic toy line best again. We don't want, like, what I'm thinking is they're gonna make really bad toys for like 2019 and 2020, like these repaints. They're gonna release repaints for these 2 years, and when 2021 we get the new movie, they're gonna release new toys with very good quality, I'm pretty sure. But then again, we have to wait 2 years, and we don't know what can happen in these 2 years. Maybe they can lose the contract, and I really don't want them to lose the contract. So Mattel, please make the Jurassic line better again. Just don't leave it. Make it better. So guys, hope you enjoyed this video, and hope you support me in this. Hope you support me and many of these Jurassic fans, because it's not only about me or Matthew Brando or even Gaming Beaver. It's about all of these Jurassic fans. It would be a win for us. It was a win for us when we got these good toys. And we need a win again. We want more playsets and more vehicles. So Mattel, make playsets, action figures, characters like John Hammond, Eli Mills, playsets, vehicles, and make new molds of dinosaurs. We just don't want like a same color, this extreme champion T-Rex with different sort of paint. We want different sculpts, different dinosaurs, and new paint job, which should not be looking bad. Like, I hate the new concave in it. It just looks bad. So guys, this wraps up today's video. Hope you enjoyed it, and as always, I will see you next time. Bye for now. Jurassic fan? Oh, am I a Jurassic fan? Oh, that's bring old memories. I'm now Double or Nothing, okay? Because now I do like Jurassic World videos and Godzilla's video. But it was a really important topic for me to cover it up, because we need better toys by Mattel again for Jurassic World. So Mattel, make better toys for Jurassic World. And as always, bye for now.